afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live around the world on Facebook, on twitch.tv, on Mixer and on YouTube. While we're getting everything set up, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Runs and Rides YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun, on Twitter at filmmyrun, and you can also go to the website, which is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax and watch me do all the hard work. Good evening everybody, welcome to Film My Run, welcome to the Monday Run Club. We are starting our Monday evening session in just over 2 minutes, or just under 3 minutes, let's put it more precisely. I'm just warming up a little bit, just doing half a kilometre, to get my legs moving. Hello Thomas. So yeah, just 2 minutes to go and then we'll join the event and get on the start line. I think I'm supposed to be leading the group tonight, but it's only an 8.5 kilometre steady run, so no instructions needed really. Okay, let's just stop there and we'll click on join the event and we'll get going. 2 seconds. Oh yes, look, I am leader. Steady 12.5 kilometres for 40 ends tonight. No. Send that first. No other messages from me tonight. Have a good run. Right, so I'm not going to send any more messages tonight. Twelve and a half kilometres an hour, and we're off in 30 seconds. I am watching Facebook chat, so if you want to say hello, please do. We do have a pace spot up there. Look, you can see there's a flying robot in the sky. That's a pace spot, and that pace spot we can follow all the way if we so choose. 12.5 kilometres an hour for about 8.5k. Here we go. Oh yeah, 200 metres to go to the actual start line. Right, let's see if we can follow that pace spot. So there's 2 pace spots, one for the C group and one for the A group. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 of us in the A category tonight. And there's one runner, Wilhelmsson from Sweden, running in the C category. So it's basically 40 minutes of running. So we'll probably cover about 8.5 kilometres. We stay with the pace spot as much as we can. Tells us what pace we're going to do, which is matching what I've got. Light and quick feet. Light and quick. 12.5 kilometres an hour. Thanks Ryan for your ride on. And thanks, Phil, for your ride on as well. So as you might know, it's really warm on the south coast of the UK, across the whole of the UK, in fact it's really warm. And being in the shed here makes it absolutely steaming hot. So I don't very often wear a singlet, but for the past few races and runs I have been wearing my Zwift vest. For some reason my steps per minute isn't there. Never mind. Not a lot we can do about it now. It's just a solid 12.5k all the way. An exercise in steady pacing, an exercise in keeping good form, an exercise in breathing for those that aren't talking all the way through, an exercise in good cadence. So it's all good. There's no need to do intervals all the time or hill reps. Sometimes a good tempo run, one pace all the way, is very good discipline. So I'm not watching YouTube chat, I'm not watching Twitch or Mixer chat, but I am watching Facebook chat. So if you want to say hi, please do. 35 minutes of running still to go, so plenty of time. Anybody wants to give me updates on the Belgium-Japan score, you're more than welcome. Fingers crossed for England tomorrow. I think we're going to the volcano tonight. There it is in front of us, look. Oh, that's good. Kilometre splits on screen. I know that was introduced in a recent update, but I've actually not seen it before. Hello Lee Holderness, how are you? Good to have you here. I'm wearing my level 20 gear. So those are level 20 shorts and a level 20 top. The headband is available a bit earlier on of the levels, but I thought it matched quite well. I don't ever wear a headband in real life. I wonder if that changes. You see my name flashed up on the bot then. I wonder if that changes depending on who's ahead. It's not a race, of course, it's a training session, but yeah, I reckon whoever is in the, as it were, in the lead, their name will pop up on the bot there. So Brent is speeding up. Cowabunga, who is supposed to be in Group C, he's running with Group A anyway, and his pace is fluctuating a bit. Tim Gross is getting closer. So we got Brent just behind me from the USA. We got Tim just behind him, who is the usual group leader, run leader. And you can see we're turning right when we get out of this tunnel or bridge. And we're staying in zone 3 at the moment of the heart rate. So if you look top left, 144 BPM, yellow zone, bang in the middle, zone 3. So that means we're working relatively hard, but we're not overstretching ourselves. I quite like that floating bot in front rather. So half an hour to go. We've run for 10 minutes, just under. I have got a fan. I don't normally have a fan, but the past 2 runs I've decided to use a fan. It really is very, very hot. So that is helping actually. .2 kilometers run in 10.5 minutes. About 6.5 to go. Running is just falling forward. That's it. Yeah, I've actually just, Tim says he needs a fan. I've just ordered a mini air conditioning unit to stick in here. It's quite cheap on Amazon. I hope it works. I think it's about £30. So we'll see. That's supposed to be arriving next week, so we'll see how that works, if that helps at all. Do you think I can claim that on Zwift expenses? Okay, so Tim and Brent are all with me now. Yes, I noticed that it was actually a timed run rather than a distance. So you can see up there on the screen where the flag is to say the end of the run. It says 28 minutes. Now normally that would say a distance. So it is actually a run that lasts for a specific amount of time rather than a distance. Right through the middle of the volcano now. If you've not seen Zwift before, this is one of the cool things about Zwift and about Watopia. Just go to places you couldn't go to in real life. Oh no! Hi Elsa.
Hi.
You alright?
Is that lava?
Pardon?
Is that lava?
That's lava, yes.
Cool.
I'm trying not to fall. If I do fall, it'd be very, very hot. I don't think I'd be able to swim in it if I fell in it. Look Elsa, these are all the people I'm running with.
Very slow.
What do you mean we're very slow? How dare you? How rude. My daughter's just told me we're very slow. See you, Elsa, bye. Always nice to be joined by my children. See, if I was out running in the real world, that couldn't happen, could it? New feature on Film My Run Live tonight is the foot cam. So keep an eye out for foot cam making an appearance in the not too distant future. Yeah, she's a cheeky minx, my daughter. There's our beautiful mountain. So you'll notice I am going at a steady, what I believe to be 12.5 kilometers an hour. That's what my treadmill is telling me I'm doing. That's what Zwift is telling me I'm doing. The question is, am I falling behind the pace bot, or am I maintaining an even distance from the pace bot? Because the pace bot is supposed to be going exactly the same as me. So kilometre 3 split 4:48, which is exactly what the pace bot says it's doing. So when you run a run like this, important to just concentrate on your form, concentrate on your breathing. If you make sure that your form is good, then your use of energy will be efficient, and therefore you should be able to last the entire run going the same pace, evenly distributed throughout the run. Tim's saying possible rounding errors, yes. There's so many variations in the Zwift algorithms and the way data is sent backwards and forwards between footpods and between the treadmill, and of course over the internet as well. There are so many places where the signal can get interrupted or changed or become slightly inaccurate, and so it's difficult to know where errors occur, really. We're certainly doing fine. Not far off halfway through, really, and you know, if we're losing the bot at all, it's only by a marginal, tiny amount. And fingers crossed, if you watch my streams regularly, you'll know all about the My Run, the Techno Gym treadmill that I'm using, and its tendency to drop out every so often. Well, I didn't have any dropouts when I was using the Mac. I am back on using a PC tonight and last night, and when I was doing Tara's run yesterday, when she was attempting her world record, there were no dropouts then, and so far today, no dropouts. So, I don't know what that's all about. But it's good nonetheless. Still in zone 3, 17 minutes now in zone 3, creeping up a touch, 150 BPM. So it looks to me like maintaining this pace, we're only just going to creep over 8 kilometres, 8.5, if that, 8:30. Maybe not even. But we're coming up to halfway, look, 30 seconds. And we're only just coming up to 4 kilometres run. So it's only going to be 8k, isn't it? Tim's saying his heart rate is only 116. Blimey. But if you're feeling weary, is that just muscles? Have you been running a lot recently? Not got enough sleep? There's so many things that can affect your running. There we are, so 20 minutes, 4 kilometres, so we are only going to just hit 8 kilometres for the whole run, unless people speed off. If people speed off at the end, Tim reckons we'll get to 8.3. Okay. Yeah, it is hot. The heat certainly affects your ability to keep a decent pace, as many of us have found out over the summer. Will Helbson says this is fun. Good stuff. I wonder if I can message everyone without my treadmill crashing. Seems obvious to say breathe, doesn't it? But so a nice tight group now. Just Jay Bassett off the back a little bit.
If you are interested in running on Zwift, then you do need a few things. First and foremost, access to a treadmill. You may have your own, you may need to go to a gym, but it doesn't matter what kind of treadmill you use. Secondly, if you are on a Mac or a PC, you will need a foot pod, and that foot pod needs to be an Ant Plus foot pod. It needs to broadcast in Ant Plus. You will also need a USB stick to plug into your computer or Mac, and that will receive the signal from your Ant Plus foot pod. If you're using an iOS device, it could be an iPad, an iPhone, or even Apple TV, then you will need a Bluetooth foot pod, specifically a smart Bluetooth foot pod. You can get them from Polar, you can get a Stride, or you can get a Milestone foot pod. These all connect direct to your iOS device, so there's no need for anything extra. And that really is all you need to run on Zwift. So get that foot pod, get access to a treadmill, and we'll see you on Zwift very soon.
One with the blue and orange. Thanks, Brent, for the ride on. Do you like my shirt, Elsa? You can only get that shirt when you're on level 20. Level 3? Oh, somebody's run off the course. Somebody in a red shirt, I think it was Brent, made a weird U-turn. Look at that hairstyle. Who's that? Is that Cowabunga? With the orange, yeah, he's got a cool hairstyle.
Yeah. Looks like he's gonna trip off.
Trip up on his hair.
No.
Thanks for the ride, then, Andresen.
Looks like his hair is gonna go on his face and then he's gonna trip up because of it.
So, heart rate. Because I didn't talk for a little while there because of that little advert, my heart rate went nicely down to 130 something. But we're pumping it back up again now. So there we are, 5 kilometres done, 15 minutes to go. So we should get over 8 kilometres if we're doing 4:48 per kilometre. That's 3 kilometres, that leaves us 30 seconds to get a little bit further on the course, or 36 seconds. Right on. It's running through the attack. Don't touch that computer, darling. Thank you. Yeah, that's the camera showing my feet. So beautiful view of the volcano in the background and the Italian village to the right. "14 minutes left of running on Monday Run Club." Thanks for joining us tonight. If you're watching live or if you're watching back on YouTube at a later date, this is a regular Monday night occurrence. Oh yes, of course, dodgy first K, you're right. 200 metres difference. I always forget about that first kilometre. So yeah, Monday Run Club, every Monday night on Zwift. UK time 7:30, but if that doesn't suit you, Monday Run Club also runs at other times across the day, depending on where you are in the world. Wednesday workout, 7:30 UK time. Same applies if you're living in Asia, Australia, the USA. There will be a time zone to suit you when Wednesday workout runs. And never forget, Saturday morning, run in the park with John Hancock, 9 o'clock UK time. There's the fountain, back into the Italian village. David Forshaw says hello. Hello, David. David's a member of our running club here in Worthing in West Sussex. Really looking forward to the day when I can get Worthing Harriers club vests running on Zwift. So I'm just falling behind a bit, so I'm going to bump up a little bit to 2:12. Ah, hang on a minute. Okay, I have disconnected. So the MyRun treadmill is not connected for some reason. So I've got to just stay at 12.5 kilometers per hour. So I've dropped my treadmill back down again. I was just going to speed up a bit to catch everybody, but it seems I've disconnected. So that's a bit odd. That's why my steps per minute disappeared. I'm not going to do anything in case the whole thing crashes. So I'm just going to stay at 12.5. Even though I'm falling behind a little bit. So we've done 6 kilometers. We've got just over 10 minutes to run. So we should fit another 2 and a bit kilometers in there. That's half an hour. And now the proper countdown begins. You see all my splits there on the left hand side of the screen, kilometers 2 to 6, all 4:48. Heart rate has very slowly crept up, just a little. 146, 148, 149, 152. Feeling fairly comfortable though, so no worries. As my heart rate suggests, in fact, the heart rate zone 3 is basically saying, yeah, you're working, but you're not working massively hard. But that's what a tempo run is. Tempo run should be in zones 3 and 4. Thanks for the ride on, Tim. I can't reciprocate because the keyboard is out of reach. So, Ocean Boulevard, mountain in front of us. This is Watopia. Huge cycle sculptures behind us. Over on the seafront. Oh, and then they disappear. How weird. There they are. Back again. Eight minutes left. Level 20 is slowly filling up. Closer and closer to level 21, which is the highest level of running at the moment. Thanks for the ride on Lichfield. First time into the orange zone, zone 4, 154 BPM. But even if I tried, I can't go faster. Or slower. Yeah, we need to have a word with that bot. We need to have a word with the companion app as well. Weak link in the chain. No connection problems when I was connecting to the Mac. There's another kilometre gone. Heart rate's doing all right. Nobody seems to be going for the last kilometre. Whether they're going to sprint or not, I don't know. Last 500 metres, I couldn't even if I wanted to. Not because I'm tired, because the treadmill's disconnected itself. So Zwift is stuck on 12.5 kilometres per hour. Tim says good run. Yeah, good run everybody. Well done. I don't know if anybody spotted Foot Cam. Here we go, 4 minutes left now. Leading from the back. Massive group of cyclists going through on the left there. Quick word about Tara Langdon. Big well done to her. She was going for the world record for female distance running on a treadmill in 24 hours. She absolutely killed herself trying to get there, but at 22 hours she was absolutely done in, and she eventually called it a day at 22 and a half hours, having covered 136.7 miles, I think, near enough 137 miles. Smashed the American 24-hour treadmill record, but she wasn't going to make it to the world record, which is 153 miles. She didn't have time to do it, so she called it a day at 22 and a half hours. But really well done to Tara, amazing running. That video is on my YouTube channel if you want to have a look at the last couple of hours of Tara's run yesterday. Two minutes left. Yeah, and we should get over 8 kilometers, 8:30, something like that. .3. Okay, so each bot has the name of the runner on it. So if you are Brent Hansen, your name will appear on the bot. So different for every person. That's a place for targeted advertising, isn't it? Over the boardwalks, into the last minute of running now. Coming to the end of Monday Run Club. Do subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel. You see all sorts of real life running videos there and Zwift videos. Go and have a look at zwift.com/run. Check out the Zwift Runners Facebook page. Facebook.com/Zwift Runners. And we'll see you on Wednesday for Wednesday workout, 7:30 UK time. Thanks Eric for riding on. And that was Eric Min, CEO of Zwift. Thanks Jay Bassett for the ride on. So we should see a finish line, or do we not? No finish line. I'm not doing 10k, I'm quite happy with my 8k. Thank you. Right, I'm still running at 12 and a half, so I'm going to have to get in there and get my menu system sorted out. We are. I should have stopped now. Have I stopped? Yes. There we go. So it disconnected for some reason, but it's fine. So 8.2 kilometers we ran. Looks like Tim and a few others are going on to finish 10k. Yeah, and that's fine. I'm going to log off and finish. Go and have some dinner. Put the kids to bed, you know how it is. Big end run. There's a little map of where we've run right through the middle of the volcano and out the back again. I get a list of people who I ran with and a list of people who gave me ride-ons. So thank you to everyone who gave me a ride-on. Cheers, guys. And look at that, my average pace, according to Zwift, was 4:55 per kilometre for 8.2 kilometres. But I was solid at 4.48. Oh yeah, but that first kilometre probably knocked it back, didn't it? Yeah, that first kilometre skews all the results. Not to worry. Okay, there we are. Once you've finished your run on Zwift, you can save and exit to Strava, Garmin Connect. Today's plan is there, and various other third-party platforms that you can use to record your runs, real-world runs and Zwift runs. And that is it. We are done, guys. Oh, excuse me. I quite like this Zwift singlet now. I didn't like it when I first got it, but in the hot weather, I tell you what, it's doing all right. And as long as I Vaseline up my essentials, because they got very sore yesterday, it's actually all right. I don't think I'd do a long distance in it. I wouldn't do anything over, you know, a half marathon in it. But just because it would rub. But yeah, enjoying wearing that. It's good. Good run tonight. Thank you for watching, everybody. Do join us again Wednesday 7:30 for Wednesday workout, and Saturday morning for a run in the park. And if you are interested in running on Zwift, do check out the Zwift Companion app. Download it onto your iPhone. Have a look at all the events that are available. You can cycle, you can run on Zwift. Cycling, there is a monthly subscription. Running is currently free, so it costs you absolutely nothing to have a go. Get yourself to the gym, onto a treadmill, or if you've got a treadmill at home, great, use that. And hope to see you on Zwift very soon. Guys, take care. See you again for another Zwift run live on Film My Run. Take care, bye bye.